What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Gaming Channel. My name's AJ Gills. How y'all doing? I am the dude who has not recorded in a few days. Holy shit, I am beat. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna drop the pretense, drop the, I don't want to say fake energy that I try and bring. Notice I say try, because sometimes I am flat. It's just kind of how I am. I always say, you always get me, my personality when I do, when I record on this channel. But, sometimes I do try and bump it up. I do try and be a little more, even if I'm not in a great mood, I still try and give you guys something, just to make it more enjoyable. But today, I'm fucking beat. It's like 8 o'clock at night, and I'm still fucking tired. I slept all day. Shit at work has been nuts. We're so short-staffed right now. Even if we aren't having a whole crapload of people, it's just we have so few people to man the tables. It's just so the tables are just always full. It's a whole fucking thing. So bear with me, if you will. All right, my bitching's done. Let's get Scarlet Nexus moving on.
I'm tired. Maybe I should rest a bit.
Oh yeah, the anime is up now on...
Where's Captain Seto?
He went back to Suo a little while ago. He said he's going back to work, but we can do whatever we want until we're needed.
Sorry, but that's the end of free time. Sentinel platoon is being called.
My. The boss says it's time to work. Yuito, Hanabi, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm okay too. I guess I have to be.
Yeah, as long as you're OSF, you'll lose people like this. You have to get over it.
You're right.
As I was saying, I just totally lost my train of thought. This is what I meant by I'm going to be a little just flat and scatterbrained, more than usual, I guess.
Huh? Oh, they suddenly said I could leave this morning.
Oh man, so you were called in as soon as you were discharged? That's bad luck.
You were in the hospital since the mission in the abandoned subway. Are you all healed?
You know it. I was getting rusty, so I was glad for the deployment.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting. What's this? So you're back, Nagi? Hey, don't push yourself too hard.
I won't.
All right then. These orders are from Major General Karin. Others are reported along the Kunad Highway. We'll move in 3-man teams again. Team 1 is Nagi, Sugumi, and myself. Team 2 is Kagero, Yuito, and Hanabi.
Hey, that's my current party.
National Defense Forces are deployed along the Kunad Highway. It's an army. They're still normal people. We can't let them get involved in a fight with others. If you happen to see them, tell them to keep their distance from the area. Let's head out to Kunad Highway.
I was told by,
Are you okay?
Oh, sorry, I'll let this play out.
If you mean my wounds, I'm fine.
Not that.
He means in the brain, dude.
Naomi.
Oh, I mean, I was shocked that Naomi died in battle, but I can't let that affect me forever.
What? Died in battle? Naomi's alive.
Huh? That's not funny.
Huh? Oh, I guess it is kind of weird to refer to her as alive when she exists as another. But she's definitely alive, and we might be able to change her back.
She's an other. Are you feeling okay?
Huh?
Oh.
We're deploying, so stop the crazy talk. We have to fight others for New Himuka. We have to accept that Naomi is dead and move on. Come on, let's go.
What's wrong with Nagi?
Cool. I didn't think they'd have this technology. So they have the technology to mess with their brains. Oh, this makes this way more fun. Congratulations, you got discharged flying colors. Yeah, that was fast. Yeah, just friendly bullcrap. Feel free to pause and read if you'd like. But no, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting them to go that route, necessarily. Sumeragi, I'm sure you're doing well at your post. Since you're busy with missions, I'll make sure you're not neglecting your training. Surprise test. The OSF is mainly ordered to suppress others. Go exterminate the designated other. However, you must defeat them in the specified manner. Okay, yeah, sure. Of course, now that you're a member of a role platoon, you should be able to easily handle a mission like this. Okay. So this is the side quests and whatnot. Would you like to make this... sure, let's make this the active quest. It's so weird that the water is virtual. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting to me that they have the ability to mess with the human mind like that. So I'm guessing he was just brainwashed while he was in the hospital. You're one of this year's new recruits. Don't get a big head from all the attention. Prove to me that you belong here. It'll be easy for an up-and-coming rookie like you. Go get the data I tell you. I'll give you a reward for bringing it back. Okay. You're eager. There are a bunch of others, so do your best. Oh, I remember what I was gonna get at.
Getting used to military life? You can talk to me if you're finding it hard.
Thank you for caring about a rookie like me.
I care because you're a rookie. When you're fighting others, a moment's hesitation could mean death. So if there's anything you're worrying about that would make you hesitate, I want you to tell me. I don't like losing soldiers.
How about Nagi being a weirdo? Oh, cool. Quests are actually marked here on the screen. That's dope. I was mentioning, or I was about to mention that the anime for Scarlet Nexus has finally popped up. If you have Funimation like I have a Funimation account like I do, you can watch it there. And yeah, I'm gonna do that so I can do that quest with the find the scenes of the anime and find the code, which still really irritate me. I still think that's incredibly dumb. Like I hate it when things give me homework like that. Again, it's why I stopped watching the Arrowverse and the CW. It's why I stopped watching Marvel. I talked a lot about this, I think, in the last video, but it really frustrates me. I'm with the Relief Corps who treat wounded soldiers, but I just can't deal with others that look like humans, especially those rummies. I know I shouldn't feel this way as a member of the OSF, but sorry, but could you take down those human-shaped ones? Do it fast, please. I want to thin their numbers. I assume I can do all this stuff during the standby phase. At least I have a strong feeling I can. There's one other thing I wanted to mention. There's a new commentator whose screen name off the top of my head I can't remember. I'm sorry, dude. I've really been away from the YouTube channel and the BitChute and everything. I've not been really checking it and keeping up to date with things the last couple days. I apologize for forgetting your name. But he told me, actually, let me read this. I'm in charge of city equipment safety inspections. You know, the others are all oily, right? Since they've shown up in the city, I can't stop worrying that they'll start a fire. You're the OSF, right? If you see any of those oily things anywhere, burn them out. Prometheus Torch Type 2. Okay, sure. I'm counting on you. It's for the safety of the city. But, yeah, this guy, he told me that as the game goes on, yes, we get a lot more leeway and we get a lot more chances to mess with our party and equip, what characters we want and everything. The RPG mechanics are strong. They're there.
Should we get it?
It's not like, again, I keep kind of comparing this game. I keep bringing it up. It's not like Final Fantasy VII, where it's an RPG by the strict, as I always kind of say it, is by the strictest of legal definitions. Yeah, you have a party screen and you can manage your party, but you really can't. Which I still stand by. That was my biggest frustration with that game, was like, don't lie to me. So it's nice that this game doesn't. Oh, holy crap! I almost fell asleep. Like, I'm serious. Like, my eyes closed for a second, and I almost nodded off. Holy shit. Oh no, I ran out of snacks, so I ate all the recovery jelly I bought for the next mission. Can you give me some of yours? I'll pay you back. Sure. Appreciate it. Just don't. Well, how do I turn in the quest? Do I talk to the dude? Do I have to make it my active quest? Oh, okay, I just report complete. Oh, that's nice and easy. Oh, I like that, I like that. So all I gotta do is... Oh, that's nice, I like it. What is that oil proof? I promise we'll get into some combat in a second. Generic oil-resistant coating. I don't hate it, because the oil stuff is a pain in the ass, but if anything, I want, like shock protection. Here you go, just because we got it. Alright, that's enough fooling around. Let's go kill some stuff. Main mission. Maybe I should read where I have to go for the surprise test. Midair, defeat 2 Vase Paws, Suo City Ryujin Ward. Okay. Okay, so I guess we gotta go to the training facility. Okay, I guess next question. How the hell does this place work? Can I run? I guess not. Well, that's really weird. Do I have to talk to the dude? Or is it? Okay, let me read the thing one more time. Receiving location, not... Okay, so I don't have to complete it here, I have to... Okay. My bad. I misread the thing. So it's basically just a generic, hey, beat these guys up while you're out doing the main mission. Okay. I apologize for my inability to read. Oh, this place looks cool. Oh, isn't this where we did the opening training section? Isn't this what it was designed after?
I'm sure you know, but if an other warning was issued, that means there are quite a few of them there. It's going to be a long day. Use your head and don't overdo it. Today's forecast calls for others. There will be scattered other showers throughout the day.
Alright! Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful.
And... Hiya!
Still fight.
heal up a little bit, because, you know, we'll probably be able to find more of that as we go.
Yeah, first strike.
Don't get...
Let's keep this up.
Bam.
It's scary seeing how much I evolve.
Alright. Let's go, you stupid fly things. Totally misjudged that distance.
Thanks, Navi. We did it. Let's keep this up.
Grab that, grab that. Can I... No, I cannot go down there. Okay.
Finish it off.
Ah, I'm getting burned.
Leave it to me. Come on.
Nice job.
Let's go.
Oh, I entered brain drive.
We did it.
Maybe I got better.
Here we go.
Gotta focus.
Yeah. Let's try.
Oh shit, I totally flubbed that.
Take this.
It's covered in oil. It should burn with a little fire.
Nice fire. You got this.
Keep this up.
Don't get caught.
Now die.
All right.
Huh. Oh, there it is. I was like, I swear there's one more, but I thought I beat that one. And we're done.
Here we go.
Hey, Nagi. Do you remember when we got our fortunes at Sumeragi 2? Of course. That's when we met Naomi. I still can't believe she was killed in battle. His memory seems fine. Except for Naomi's memory. He sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you. Use something big to break its outer shell. Use psychokinesis. Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
Finish it off.
Nice. It lost us.
I just gotta try and break through the...
Take this. Let me borrow this.
There we go.
Let's regroup.
Take some all jelly, get everybody some health. Oh my god, this is dope. As always, grab myself a nice pretty little save. And if we can... what's our... I'm getting one of those for... Oh, no, I already own a Type 2. Never mind. Yeah, I guess that's really all we need at the moment. I can go through all this stuff and figure out what I want to buy in a bit. Or I can do that off camera just to make things easier and a little less micromanagey. Unless down the road you want to see it on camera, I don't know.
Used to be cities down this road that traded with Suo. Now they're all abandoned, and the only ones who use this road are others in the OSF. Burrowed into the ground, but it should show up if you become invisible.
Oh, that was cool.
Time for my power, Yuito.
Yeah, I did my best.
An annoying ground one pop up. There he is.
Here we go.
Found a weak spot. Yeah.
Hate this one.
Thanks, Kagero.
I still can't get my,
Not yet.
what was I about to say? I still can't get the dodge timing down. Because instead of like an instant dodge, he freezes up for a second.
It should be a crime to be this strong.
So, you know, I have to almost dodge way earlier than I think I do.
Looks like there's a resource nearby.
And it's just normal light jelly, which I don't need. Wait a minute. Or is it all? All light jelly. Oh, okay. I feel like you could name those a little better. Just saying.
Oh, did you know? They say there are dead bodies buried underneath the cherry blossom tree. Wonder how many bodies and how much time it took for it to get this big.
I don't see anything buried.
Tsugumi, I was trying to scare them.
Here we go.
I was about to say, Kagero, you seem a little too excited about.
Hit it. Move back. Keep this up.
I'm going to get stronger.
All right, that's really cool.
Let's do free drive.
I think I should use Kagero's invisibility.
Finish it off. Here we go.
Let's get serious.
Let's go. There.
There we go.
Leave it to me.
There we go. I'm surprised how easy the combat was to pick back up. Like, usually with these action games, when I haven't played them for a little bit, it takes me a little bit to really kind of get the combat back under my hands, but this game, all in all...
If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful. Alright, looks like it lost us.
Let me borrow this.
What was I saying? All in all, pretty easy to pick back up after taking some time off.
Now die.
I mean, I think that really just has to do with a system that's just simple and that's just simple enough that it's not too terribly difficult to to use, but also has that has enough of what's the term, of a skill ceiling where it's fun to learn and really kind of try and master in a way. It's that nice balance.
Nice first strike.
I can hit it. Come on. Now die.
Whoa! Nice!
Okay. Yeah, I'm saying I still stand by my thought that really this has probably been my favorite game of.
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking.
Here we go.
Successfully reached shell. Attack now.
This has really been my my favorite game of 2021 so far. And just visually, it does it for me. Control-wise, it does it for me. I'm digging the story. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this is a perfect 10 out of 10, but I just off the top of my head of everything that I've played and enjoyed this year, this is.
Let's keep this up.
Ooh, that's a big blaze.
Yeah, this has really just kind of been my favorite.
Break its outer shell. You psychokinesis.
That's gonna be hard. Nice fire! You got this! You did it!
Here we go.
The shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Hit it. Take this. Let me borrow this. Come on.
Boom, perfect dodge.
Finish it off.
That must be a sweet spot.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm really trying to think of a lot of the other stuff that's come out this year that
You're getting used to combat, Yuito. You're in good shape.
Thank you very much.
that I've enjoyed as much as this game, and the only thing I can really think of is Ratchet and Clank, which really, excuse me, shit. Which really, I gotta say, oddly enough, as much as I love Ratchet and Clank, I mean, I still think that game took the safe approach, which, what it did was create a perfectly fine game, but I still just kind of playing it, and I'm going, it's just kind of I want to say a shadow of its former self, but it's just, it's definitely fun for Ratchet and Clank fan, and if you're a Ratchet and Clank fan, I could say maybe you'd score it at a 9, but it's, I'd still say it, to me, it just falls short of maybe it's expectation or whatever, you know, it's the nostalgia guiding my opinion, but yeah, I still say I'd give that game more a strong 8, almost a 9. This game I'd give a very strong 9.
This is where the others were anticipated to be, right?
So far. Granted, I'm not done with the game yet, so.
Here.
No, if this was the anticipated area, it should be swarming with others.
Wataru, any others around us?
This doesn't seem like the right place. Maybe there was some mistake. The communication lines are also too clear. I'm checking the other report again.
Wataru, what's wrong?
Captain, we're surrounded.
Above us!
Is that OSF?
Hey, Wataru. Was another unit deployed here?
No use. We're being jammed. It's probably because of them.
Seto, I still can't believe it. How can you support such horrific research?
What?
Gemma? What are you talking about?
You really don't know. Are you being serious? If so, come with me now and do not resist.
Gemma, are you defying orders? If you don't align with Major General Karin's ideals, then you...
Yuito? Captain Seto? What is Seto Platoon doing here?
Kyoka, can you back us up? We need to withdraw.
Right. It's ridiculous for us to fight our allies.
Gemma, come with me. Tell me what's gotten into you.
No,
He was brainwashed.
OSF around us. I doubt they are willing to take on 2 Septentrions.
Would you say the same?
Called it.
Me, Luca?
Karin.
Luca. I knew you would be here.
Leave my brother to me.
don't fool yourself. Come at me all together. I'll take you on.
Level 50.
Fight Major General Karin? He's number 1 in the OSF and is a ranger.
It's too bad it came to this. Get it together. We don't know how he'll attack.
Here we go. Can you dodge this?
Well, I mean, I have a feeling this is one of those, yeah, you're not supposed to,
Why are you attacking us?
you're not supposed to win fights.
What did you say to Gamma? Answer me, Karin!
No, we won't solve anything. So this is all you've got.
Really? Wow.
You're almost at the center of the forecast.
Okay, so if I... Then my guess is I have to survive long enough, I guess? Because there's no way in hell I'm beating this guy. Seeing that he's already level 50 and, like, you know, the main bad guy here. Unless the main bad guy is the government.
It's too bad it came to this. Get it together. We don't know how to attack.
Finish it off.
Major General Karin, why are you attacking us? Is this all you're doing? What did you say to Gamma? Answer me, Karin.
No, we won't solve anything. Even if I answer, your fate won't change at all.
Instigating the OSF for your own personal gain goes against reason. I can't condone what you're doing, but please explain. I want to understand.
You can't stop me.
Karin!
Serious.
Oh, come on! That's bull!
Are you okay?
Oh, there we go.
Thanks. Sorry for the trouble.
Revived by an ally for the first time. Okay. I still think that's bullshit, but whatever.
Don't get caught.
Give up hope. This is what.
Whoa.
Let's go.
Not bad.
Go.
Time for my power, Yurito. Damn, it noticed us.
Because he used clairvoyance.
How about this?
Get up, 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 get up.
Let's regroup.
Fuck!
Save me.
Get away, 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 get away.
The game stopped. I see. So it's different this time. Understood. However...
No! Everyone, get back!
See, I don't get why you didn't lead with that. See, now I'm wondering, did they use technology to mess with Nagi's brain? Or did he do it? Because I've been calling it for the longest time that he's going to be our final villain. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious he's going to be the main bad guy.
This is bad. I need to find someone. What the hell's going on? I don't understand any of this. Why are Gamma and Major General Karin attacking us? Same with the other OSF. Dan, someone tell me what's going on.
Again, here's my theory. Karin is behind the whole other thing because I have a feeling that the other thing in the in everyone having like psychic powers is there's a connection there. Just shot in the dark, but I think that's the most obvious answer. And he wants to create kind of like Goto from Jujutsu Kaisen. You know how he wants to create this perfect world for Jujutsu sorcerers or something to almost like eliminate everyone else. Maybe something like that. So he's he's behind this other I don't know. I'm taking shots in the dark here, man.
All right. We did it.
Are we killing these guys, or are we just like hitting them with the back of the sword? Like, is that our?
You won't get me.
today. I'll just break on through.
There! Get slammed! Let's keep this up. Come on. We did it!
So yeah, and I also think that Karin is either manipulating the OSF's minds directly, like I think he's kind of doing with Gemma, or he's just straight up lying to him because he's in such a position of power that he can basically say whatever the hell he wants and people are going to believe him.
All right.
Nobody tell me if I'm right. I want to hopefully figure this out as we play.
We did it.
But Jesus Christ, I'm still waiting for that time in all JRPGs where it kind of gives you that cold open, and you're like, okay, kind of figuring out how everything works, and then by the end of it, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. Like, I'm waiting for that realization moment of what the fuck is happening.
Nagi?
Hey!
Oh, shit.
Nagi, what's wrong with you?
Naomi.
Hey,
The
snap
other-
out of it.
I swear loyalty to New Himuka.
Nagi?
Yuito?
Yeah, he's been brainwashed by someone. Maybe the government? I don't know. I'm going back and forth between Karin going rogue and the government itself.
Other. My head.
Nagi? Are you okay?
Yuito, help Kasane. I'll get Nagi out of here.
Got it. Let's go, Kasane.
Leave it to me.
See, I'm really curious to see if I should have played as Kasane first, if things would have made a little bit more sense. Enough water damage, you'll be inflicted with soak status, you'll be unable to... okay.
Here we go.
What's going on? Do you know Kasane?
Thanks, Kasane.
I'll explain later. Just do your best to survive.
Come on. Let's regroup now.
Thank you.
That attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
Got it.
Here we go.
Do what you want. More power. Damn it.
Here we go.
I gotta remember what using her SAS does again. I know it makes her... it's something like making her psychokinesis stronger, but I don't know exactly how. Like, 'cause I know it's like psychokinesis field or something like that. You know, I don't know why I make this complicated. I could just look at it here. Psychokinesis, enhanced psychokinesis, and psychokinesis fields. You'll also be able to control all surrounding objects with L2, R2. Okay, there we go.
Good.
Come on, come on. I need my psychokinesis to go back up. Come on, come on. Haha, gotcha, bitch.
Okay, use it.
That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
Damn.
It got me.
Come on, come on. Fine. Oh. Get out of the way. Come on.
Let's keep this up.
Did we win? I think we won.
Captain Seto, Kasane, thank you. You saved us.
Oh,
Are you okay?
yes. What?
Do you feel sick? You're really spaced out.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Anyway, let's go to Karin.
Go to him? Can we beat him?
No, he's not our enemy.
But he attacked us.
No, I found out about Naomi. It's...
Nagi, what are you doing?
No questions. I will dispose of you.
Oh, is that the angle they're going? They're going the whole he's not really the bad guy, it's just...
Nagi, you're...
Get out of my way, Captain!
I can't do that. Nagi, you don't want to kill Yuito. If you do, you'll regret it.
I'll finish that thought in 2 seconds.
Nagi!
Then you will die!
Captain Seto!
Nagi! Stop!
Cool. Come on, say I forgive you.
We finally found you!
Captain Seto!
I won't die that easily, Nagi. After all, you're a part of my platoon. I'll be damned if they take you!
I'm gonna be a little pissed if Seto dies this easily and early. Did they get her too?
What's wrong? My power. Could it be resonating with Kasane's?
No, it's not that. There's got to be something with the SAS. Again, I think this might be a problem with the fact that I think you might have supposed to have been you maybe should have started with Kasane's story and then done Yuito's. But, you know, like an asshole, I did the other way around. I'm taking shit out in the dark, I don't know. Oh, right, what I was saying earlier with what Seto was, or with what Kasane was saying, maybe they're doing the whole, they're setting up Karin as the bad guy, you know, his looks, his attitude, that fight, everything's it's a red herring, it's a misdirect. That, oh, he's gonna be your bad guy. No, really, it's the government, and Karin is actually fighting the government. I don't know. I'm like I said, this is always one of my biggest frustrations with JRPGs. When they start them with that cold open, and then you're just supposed to infer a whole bunch of shit.
Are you alright, Kasane?
Yes. Where are we?
Hey, that's the Sumeragi crest. And that man over there is dressed like the legendary Yakumo Sumeragi.
Oh, thank you. Looking at static doesn't make my eyes hurt.
What's going on?
I saw these in a dream.
Kasane.
Yeah, I got no fucking idea what's going on.
Damn it. What the hell just happened to us? But where's Kasane? Hanabi! Are you okay, Hanabi?
Yeah. Huh? Why is this happening? Finally, found you.
Sagumi!
Thank goodness. Are you alright? I am fine. Captain Seto! No, it's too late.
You're all right.
Gamma! What do you want? You still want to fight?
Not after that earthquake. No one has the will to fight.
Earthquake?
You don't remember? After we were attacked by Major General Karin, there was a really big earthquake here.
I didn't notice at all. It must have been while I was unconscious.
Look at that sky.
What is that?
There's some kind of gravitational anomaly happening there. Our fellow OSF got sucked in with the debris.
I projected my sight inside, but couldn't see anything. It's dangerous.
Well, I mean, clearly it's Kasane, because of, you know, gravitational, all that shit.
This way. We won't make it unless we leave now.
Okay. Gemma, we'll call a truce for now. Let's get out of here to better assess the situation.
All right.
Wait. What about Captain Seto's body? We can't just leave him here.
I'll carry him.
Let's move to our hideout for now. Everyone, follow me.
I don't know, you know, if any of my theories today on the story are somewhat correct, you know, you tell me if I'm on the right track or getting close or whatever.
What about that image I saw?
Obviously nothing conclusive, but,
About
you
the
know.
freezer in the back of the warehouse next door and put Seto's body in it.
Thank you for carrying him, Gemma.
Don't mention it.
First Naomi, then the captain? I knew being in the OSF was dangerous. This?
You're right. All this infighting.
You were involved in that infighting too, Gemma.
What's happening? Tell me if you know. How did things end up like this?
It's all Major General Karin's doing.
I figured that.
The Himuka government is trying to create a controlled society centralized around the Suo capital. That's consistent with what I've seen and heard.
A controlled society? What's that mean?
For example, 90% of all psionics will be drafted into the OSF with no right to refuse.
Okay, so my ghetto theory wasn't too far off.
Health checkup, which we also can't refuse. There are countless surveillance cameras in the city. Not many people know this, but the cameras are also equipped with sound recording. It's how they find and arrest dissidents. In the new Himuka regime, that's just the tip of the iceberg. This is an open secret, but there are some in the OSF that suddenly go through changes in their personality. They were all critical of the regime. So the rumor is that their minds were manipulated.
Okay, I was right on that one too.
The mind? That might be what happened to Nagi.
Yeah, no shit.
General Karn said he would stop this control of the people, and he would expel the government dogs from the OSF.
Government dogs? Is that why he attacked Captain Seto?
Yes. He said Seto was taking part in the government's personality rehabilitation. He showed me the evidence, but I still couldn't believe it. That's why I confronted Seto, so I could talk to him.
Captain Seto?
You could have done it a little better than that, but...
He was trying to keep Nagi with us.
Captain Seto wouldn't have done that. That's not who he was. Wait, Tsugumi. Gemma knows that too. The evidence he saw was that convincing.
Yeah, but it didn't look like Seto was involved in the government's plan.
Okay, so he wasn't manipulated, he was lied to.
After you were attacked by Major General Karn. That wasn't ordinary. Several OSF soldiers were sucked into that hole. Even then, he wouldn't stop his plans for rebellion. That made me question him as well.
So that's why you called the truce?
Yes, this isn't a simple rebellion. Something's not right. I need to know what it is. The rebellion I was part of took Seto's life.
Yuito, you trust Gemma, don't you? But he didn't trust us.
Tsugumi's right. I should have been more careful. Will you give me the chance to learn the truth? I want to know if he really started this rebellion for the sake of the people.
I want to know too. I'm curious about that hole in the sky as well. So let's go to Suo together. There must be some clues.
Tsugumi, can you accept that? No, I can't. But if he apologizes, I can see it through somehow.
Right. I should have been more careful. The truth is, I let my indignation get the best of me. I'm sorry. I owe an apology to Seto, too. Though it's too late.
Apology accepted.
Okay, let's rest a bit and then go to Suo.
All right, man, that's an intense chapter. Okay, so
I don't think I've spoken to Hanabi lately. What Nagi did to Captain Seto. I saw it with my own eyes and I still can't believe it. What happened to you, Nagi?
okay, so I'm gonna try and summarize as far as I understand shit going on right now. Okay, so you have the government, which is trying to create this psionic military sort of dictatorship centralized in Suo. Using the psionics, you know, like you said, 90% of the psionics are going to get drafted and yada, 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 yada. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. And then you have Kanan, who is on the other side of that trying to fight against them. Kanan was under the impression that Seto was with the government, and it wasn't Seto, really. Nagi was part of the government because he was brainwashed during his hospital stay. Now Seto's dead. Gemma is back with us because he's kind of realizing that, oh, there's something weird going on here, obviously. So we're kind of in a situation where we're in between a civil war and our own government. At least that's how I'm understanding things. As I said, if I'm on the right path, please feel free to tell me in the comments. Like I said, nothing inclusive. Don't spoil anything, obviously. None of that, because I will delete those comments if you spoil anything, because I don't take kindly to that stuff. But like I said, if I'm getting close, let me know, because I'm very curious. But yeah, man, this story's getting interesting. My head hurts a little bit, but now that everything's kind of unraveled, I'm kind of getting a hold of. You know, I'm like, I've kind of gone from I have no idea what's happening to I have some semblance of footing. But yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, all right, guys, we'll do the standby phase in the next video because we're already around an hour right now. So we'll do the standby phase in the next one. Maybe just go places and fight some monsters and, you know, just have some fun shit and whatnot. And then the video after that, we'll hop into the next chapter. Thanks for watching as always. Social media is in the description. Like, comment, not already, please subscribe to the channel. As I said, or as I was implying to at the start of the video, I am very sorry about not uploading the last couple days. I know it shouldn't be too surprising given my recording schedule the last probably month or this entire year. I've been really shoddy with that. It's not intentional. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm not, oh, well, I don't care about this channel. I'm just taking it super casually. That's not what it is. It's just I've been busy. Like I said, we're super short-handed at work. My schedule right now is a full-time schedule without any of the perks of a full-time schedule. If you ever want to know what that is, I can talk about it in a future part, but it's a whole fucking thing. Okay, I'm starting to get a little stressed out now. I'm gonna go have a drink. If you can't tell, I'm out of it, man. Thanks for watching, guys, one more time. You all mean a whole hell of a lot to me. This is a whole hell of a lot of fun, all that stuff. And until next time, my name's AJ Gels, the Something Game Channel. I'm out.